ECO, black and burst and tri-level sync switching with a PTP reference. With more and more facilities now using PTP as a house reference, this short video, my colleague Steve Holmes will demonstrate how you can still have seamless switching between your black and burst and tri-level sync, irrespective of the reference source when using the leader LV4670. The configuration Steve has is an LT4670 that is locked to a PTP generator with black output 1 and 3 going into the emergency changeover unit. So, without further ado, let me hand over to Steve.
We are looking at the 4670 SPG sync generator. I'm looking at black 1 and black 3 that I have fed to my ECO for primary and backup. On the right hand side, I have the WebRTC view of my LV5600 looking at sync coming in the door. And if you look down here in the middle at the SPG, I can switch from primary to backup, back to primary. And if you look at the sync waveform, when I switch to backup and back to primary, you don't see a thing. And just to prove that I am sending that, I'm going to go ahead and reset the ECO. And you can see that when I switch from primary now to backup, I've changed the backup to tri-level. So I am switching from primary to backup, back to primary. If I switch the backup side back to NTSC, clear the switching alarm on primary, you can see that I can go to primary, back to backup, back over to primary, back over to backup. I put it on primary and I cause a fault. Look very carefully at the waveform here when I tell you that I'm going to shut off output 1 and it's going to fail over on a fault this time. And here goes the black right now. I shut it off. You saw just a little niche in the sync, almost imperceptible that when it failed over because of the physical fault. Turn the output back on, clear the error, put it back on primary. I can also do the same thing looking at tri-level on both primary and backup. I had an error from the switch, changing it. Go ahead, put it back on primary. And again, if I switch from primary to backup, back to primary, back to backup, back to primary, you see absolutely no hit because we're doing this with electronic switching with relay backup on top of the electronic, but the switching is done with electronics circuitry, and you do not see the hit even if it's tri-level, or if I go back to put both of them back on black burst, clear the error, make sure it's on primary, and again, there's failure over to backup, manual failure back to primary, and absolutely under maintenance conditions, no hit at all if you transfer the unit from primary to backup. So it works incredibly well. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and I want to thank you for watching.